Have you ever thought about what you would do if you could turn back the clock? What if I tell you that it's not about that hot ex you lost or that stupid decision you made when you were drunk? What if you could go back in time, not to change things, but to master things, the right things? I bet you're picturing yourself rocking the stage, fluent in 5 languages with a 6-figure salary. But let me give you a reality check, pal. That ain't happening. Not without the right skills. You think having a skill set as broad as the Grand Canyon is impressive? No, that's exactly wrong. It's about depth, not breadth. It's about being the best at a few, not being mediocre at many. That's what the world wants. That's what you need. So here we are, going back in time. Not to correct mistakes or win back lost love, but to get down and dirty with the real deal. The skills that make a difference. Buckle up, mate, because we're going to go on a journey through the 5 skills that I would have mastered if I had the chance to do it all again. Chapter 1. Mastering my communication skills. Alright, let's start from the tip top, shall we? If we're going to do this thing, we're going to do it right. So let me throw it at you straight. Communication. Now you're probably rolling your eyes right now thinking, dude, I know how to talk. What's the big deal? Well, let me tell you, dude, it's a hell of a lot more than just talk. The ability to communicate effectively is like that shiny gold key that opens doors to literally everything. Don't believe me? Think about it. Your ideas aren't worth jack if you can't put them across in a manner that makes others sit up and take notice. You want to persuade your boss that you should have that raise you've been eyeing? Or charm that smoking hot girl at the bar? Or rally a group of people behind your crazy innovative startup idea? All of that boils down to how well you can articulate your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. If I could go back, I would start honing this skill like a fucking blacksmith, pounding it again and again and again until it's as sharp as a samurai's sword. No, I'm not talking about becoming a silver-tongued devil overnight. No, that's obviously not how it works. It's about reading people, understanding them, adapting to their wavelength. It's empathy, clarity, and bloody good listening skills. Think about it. You ever met somebody who makes you feel like you're the only person in the room when you're talking? That is a master communicator right there. They made you feel heard, understood, valued. And let me tell you, that's irresistible. You gravitate towards them like a moth to a flame. Chapter 2. Mastering sleeping to improve health and productivity. Now let's move on to the next big thing. And what is it? It's something that you do every day. You've been doing it since you were born. Heck, you do it without even realizing it. It's pretty effortless for you. Can you guess what I'm talking about? Yeah, you're sleeping. You heard me right. We're talking about the glorious act of catching those sweet Z's. You're probably laughing a bit right now thinking, sleep? Master sleep? Dude, I am great at sleep. Well, hold on to your horses, champ, because there's actually more to sleep than you think. There's more to everything than you would think. Anyways, it's funny how we take sleep for granted. It's like that quiet kid in class, always there, always ready to help, but we never really pay attention. And man, that's where we screw it up. We end up treating sleep like it's some sort of optional feature in this game of life. We push it, we twist it, we squeeze it, thinking it won't bite back, but oh boy, it does, it bite. It bites hard. You think that mid-afternoon slump is normal? Or that constant feeling of being drained? What about the dark circles under your eyes, the lack of focus, or even worse, the grumpiness that even your dog is afraid of you? All that, dude, is your body screaming for some good sleep. Let me spell it out for you. Sleep ain't no waste of time. It's not something that you do when you have nothing else to do. No, sleep is a performance enhancer. It's a friggin' nitrous in your life's engine. See, if I could go back in time, you bet your ass I'd be mastering my sleep like a bat. Which, by the way, sleeps about 19.9 hours a day. Don't worry, I'm not saying you gotta compete with bats, but damn it, pay some respect to sleep, will ya? Here's what mastering sleep actually means. It's not about sleeping more, it's about sleeping right. It's about quality, not quantity. You ever heard about sleep cycles or REM sleep? I mean, that's where the magic happens. It's where your body heals, or your brain detoxifies, and your energy levels get a refill. It's not rocket science, it's a biological necessity. You know what's even crazier? Quality sleep boosts productivity, it boosts creativity, problem-solving abilities, even makes you happier generally, a less stressed person. Sounds like a dream, right? But it's not. It's just science. There's a lot of studies to prove it. Look it up. I mean, I'm not pulling this out of my ass. I mean, I have a pretty generously sized ass, but that's not the point. Man, if I could do this, I would be flying through life on a magic carpet. I wouldn't be chugging coffee like a maniac or rubbing my eyes in the middle of a meeting. Now, I'd be breezing through my days, brain sharp as a tack, body fresh as an apple, and I'd have productivity off the charts. And all this just by mastering sleep. So don't neglect it. Chapter 3, Mastering Stoicism. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Next one on the list is Stoicism. Yeah, that age-old philosophy that's been making the rounds lately. You probably heard about it. Maybe you've read a book or two, but have you practiced it? Have you made it a part of your life? Listen up, because if I could go back, mastering Stoicism would be one of my absolute top priorities. Except the other two that I just talked about. Because lists. It's your armor, dude. Stoicism is your shield against that shitstorm that life can sometimes be. Stoicism teaches you to differentiate between what you can control and what you can't. Sounds simple, right? But let's be real here. How many times have you found yourself worrying sick over things that are completely out of your hands? That's just wasted energy. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. That's complete waste. Stoicism helps channel that energy to things that actually can change. Now, imagine this. You're back in time, face to face with your younger self. You're holding a big, shiny shield labeled Stoicism. And you say, kid, life's gonna hit you hard. There's gonna be things that you can control and things you can't. Your job is to know the difference. That's what a shield is for. Stoicism isn't about not giving a damn about anything. It's about resilience. It's about acceptance. And it's about keeping your cool when things go south. It's about understanding that emotions are natural, but letting them control you? Nah, that ain't the way to go. And you know what the real kicker is here? Stoicism actually helps you live a happier, more content life. Chapter 4, Mastering a Money-Making Skill. Like sales or freelancing. If I could go back, I'd grab myself by the neck and I would grip so hard. I would stare into those naive, stupid little eyes and I'd say, buddy, learn to sell. Learn to make money on your own terms. Why sales? Because it's the backbone of every single business, every transaction. It's not about haggling over prices. It's about understanding needs, understanding and creating value, and solving problems. Whether you're selling a product, a service, or even an idea, it's about convincing others that what you offer is worth their time and their money. Or maybe freelancing. You good at something? You enjoy doing it? Why not make money off of it? Today, there is a freelancing gig for every skill under the sun. Graphic design, writing, programming, voice acting, you name it. It's all about playing your cards right, knowing your worth, and not being afraid to put yourself out there. So, don't wait for someone to hand you an opportunity. Go out there and make it for yourself, champ. Chapter 5, Mastering one language instead of adding more. Lastly, mastering one language. Now you're probably scratching your head saying, what? Just one? But I want to be a polyglot. Well, hold on there, Picasso, before you start painting your linguistic masterpiece. Think about it. Is it better to know a little of many languages or to master one completely? If I could go back, I would choose depth over breadth any day of the week. Knowing a language inside and out, understanding its nuances, its quirks, its beauty. That's skill, man. It's not just about communication. It's about culture, perspective, and connection. If you can master a language, you can really get into its soul. You got a golden ticket. It opens doors to new cultures, new ideas, new experiences. It makes you more adaptable, more understanding, more global. It's not about being fluent. It's about thinking, dreaming, and living in that language. So, there you have it. 5 skills that I'd master if I can go back in time. But remember, it's never too late to start. These skills can turn your life around. Doesn't matter where you are or how old you are. So don't just sit there. Get up, get moving, and start mastering. Because life, as they say, waits for nobody. Especially not your happy ass. Now get going. Okay, bye.